do, do. Hey everybody, my name's Mousie and I'm back. Blah. Yeah, whatever. After a long hiatus, to be fair, mainly my fault. Something to do with the buses as well, but we won't get into that. I am back mainly because I got bored. I've been working lately on loads of new things, and I have to keep myself busy with stuff, with projects and stuff. And I don't want to stop, which is why I stopped Let's Playing in the first place, because I got other shit going on in my mind. But now that I've got less stuff to worry about, I can get back. And seeing as how Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is being released in a couple of days, I wanted to start playing Metal Gear Solid through, which is where it all kicks off.
Nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, a beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
I love this game. I'm just going to say it outright. I'm so happy that I'm playing through this. Right, so I do have a save somewhere. I think that's got it completed with the bandana on, and just for easiness I'm going to do that. But I'm not going to use the bandana because that's like code breaking and being a bullshitter and stuff like that. So press start button. Yes please. Load game. Memory card. Yeah, look, there we go. Starting again. I've completed this, so I get the infinite ammo bandana, which is, if you've ever played MGS2, there's right near the end of that game, there's a cutscene where Snake in that game talks to a cat. Well, I'm not going to spoil. Well, obviously, if you haven't played MGS2, what are you doing? Talks to Raiden near the end. They're on about weapons, just before the big kind of room with all the bosses and stuff. And he goes, "You're going to be okay?" And he goes, "I'll be fine." And then puts his thumb on his bandana and goes, "Infinite ammo." Ching, and here's like fourth wall smashed. But I think that's why I like these games, to be fair, because they're really fucking clever. I mean, at the time this was released,
I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
you do that. At the time that this was released, I remember it was like blew everyone's mind because it was such a, it was like involving story and like amazing 3D graphics on the PS1 and stuff. a console that was mainly used to play kiddie games like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and stuff. By me anyway. I keep burping, it's because I'm drinking Pepsi, sorry. Get used to seeing this screen, by the way.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
See, that's my gripe, right? Okay. No one but Snake will be able to hear the codec. But when he replies, surely he'll be heard. Do you know what I mean? By the way, sneak back here and you get a ration. Woohoo! First item of the game. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I can understand that no one will hear the chief. Like, there's the infinite ammo bandana. Word limit sewn on it. But, whatever. If you press X, you go into duck mode, and then, well, crawl mode, and then blah blah blah. I'll explain it to you more in more detail later. Circle punches and kicks and fires things. I think X subdues enemies. I don't know. It's been a while since I played this game, but I know if you come up to this guy and then press X. Oh shit! I think you got to be standing perfectly still. There we go. Rapid mashing of X breaks his neck, and then we get another ration. Cool. I think we can only hold 2 at this time. No, that's weapons. Yeah, 2. Okie doke. So, to progress, we need to go to the lift at the back. And then this is the part of the game that I know that guy. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing on where I'm going by the map on the top right.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
This is the one part of the game that I have a gripe with, to be fair. I mean, well, no, there's a few. First time playing around, I was like, what the fuck do you do? Because everything's encryptive and stuff, and when we get to those parts, which we will, I'm going to play through this end, because, lately I've been playing through games, and I've been, like, stopping halfway through. From now on, that stops, okay? While I'm Let's Playing, I'm not going to stop playing a game at all. I'm not going to do any projects along the side. I'm just going to carry on and carry on. Because I want to do this as much as you want to watch them. Which is not a lot. I sort of just stung myself, but whatever. And there are parts in this where if you genuinely didn't know what to do, you would be fucked. I mean, a boss battle later in the game requires you, without really telling. Oh shit! Oh, that's brilliant. What a start. I think the Colonel tells you actually. Are you serious? Have you just done that? Goodbye. Yeah, the Colonel tells you that if you if to beat one of the bosses, you have to plug the controller into the second controller port. Which, how are you? When I'm 12, how are you meant to figure that out? Do you know what I mean? Right, here comes the lift. This is what we've been waiting for. 10 minutes in and I already got an alert. Whoop whoop. It's lucky you don't get trophies for this game. Oh dear. So yeah, you meant to get like you meant to fucking wait for that shit to. Ooh fuck. Don't come this way. Good. Good boy. No, full rations. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you meant to wait for the what was I talking about? I don't know, I can't remember. Progress. That's what I was talking about. Progression. Yeah. I'm going to try and be quiet through all the cutscenes and stuff and codec calls. Because they're really, like, you have to piece together the story and backstory and stuff. And I mean, the game is huge. Story. I remember once, like, the first time I properly played through this, it took me about 11.5 hours, and I completed it in one sitting when I was ill from school one day. I was just like bored. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna sit through and play Metal Gear Solid. It was the best, worst day of my life. Because you sit there and it's like 7:30 and you go, yay, I've completed Metal Gear Solid. Oh. I could have done something productive with my day from school. Nope. Not Mousie. Mousie sits at home and plays video games all day. Woo! Right, okay. Here we are at the roof of the facility. The facility. That's what it's called. The facility. I mean, how cool does that look for PS1 graphics? Do you know what I mean? This probably would have maxed out the old system. Now the PS3 is just like, pff, whatever. Codec core. Okay, I'm going to shut up.